guys, welcome to this war game. This is called Canada War. This is the first video about it. So let's get started. So back in the day, this is the alternate universe of World War One, where it's a different year that happened, and this is my gameplay. I played it. Now I love it again. So this is how it was started by Everest, and it's called the Eagle one, and the other one. So first war started by the Crow flag. I don't know what's the country, but here's a map of it, and they're just declaring war. And there's the other side. The enemy was a side just owning them, and the side of it is down in the bottom by units. Is obviously I don't know, but those they're just ambushing by the Crow flag thing. I just don't know everything of flags and names, but this is a war about it, and it happens between those enemies who just don't like each other. But those captains named Arthur Tinser, who's the king of Kinsey. Oh my gosh, I'm not very good at this war, but yeah, they started a war between them, and the first battle of the game started with Blackton in the starter in 1908, and then they won the cold, and some idiot soldiers, not idiot, but soldiers started to sun down. It was like a first battle of between those two islands. Oh my gosh, the lands. They fighting each other over and over again, and they have defenses is there's a machine gunner. If you guys don't know, machine gunner is the type of weapon that defends it. If you get closer of it, you die. So there's a armored tank over there trying to kill you too. And after they won the Crow win, they started to move back, and they take it apart, guys. So, and here's the next one. They went to called the Battery Q, and I'll show an image of it. And there's a third. I know one of them is Battery Q. It's the where those crows and counted something, and they started to do that, and the crown sent those troops to capture the Battery Q. So they can, and there's one of the edge of right by the ocean is a ship, and guess what? Did not know they fire. It's called friendly fire, and they kill their own team. So they just don't care, like no reason. But it's still okay. It's gotta find cover. If you don't find cover, you're dead. And when they're trying to capture it, but sometimes they just get fanned and die. But there's a new class called a flamethrower. The flamethrower is the weapon back in World War One and World War Two that happened in real life. But exactly it happened. And we're going to the next one is the third battle of Calvary Valley in 1910. So we're talking about that one. They have trenches too. And one of the players who play that one, they have PTSD. And sometimes it can be funny, but some players have PTSD about it. And I finally got the lore about it, and there's so many lore on the maps. So let's read it. In 1910, Casey began to lose ground. While their army was well equipped, the shrinkage of manpower began to experience, giving the majority of their military personnel serving the Navy. Standard with Navy support on the land, the cruiser was completed to adopt a defense strategy charismatic by trenches lined and bunkers. Given them the lift, manpower launching offensive was out of the question. By 1910, the war had reached the painful strategy. The period spanning from late 1910 to 1911, which is the most strategic continent and the blunt shot of a South Carolina war ever seen. So yeah, it's just the same thing. You just gotta capture it, like a whole map. You have to capture it, or something like that. And And guess what? They have Aterius too, like a battleship too, from Battery Q. Just gotta be careful with it if you're in the trenches and there's barbed wire. You gotta be careful because it could mean like a little bit of damage. So there's like, so they added they already added like a few years ago flamethrowers like that, and they just that's it. They added that's like a long time ago, 2024. Yeah. So that's how they do it, and a lot of chaos, the grenades like that. And sometimes artillery will support it, and boom, 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 like that. A lot of guts. So yeah, I'm still making a lore right now, but I'm kind of just trying to get busy about it. But hey, if you want to get a part 2 one, like to subscribe. If you don't, you send back to the countries. Found it. If you want to play the game, it's called CENTAURA. So it's a part of the game. If you want to play it, well, play it. If I don't know what I'm talking about, there's a wiki about it. So you can put Tennessee wiki about it, and there'll pop up a whole war about it. And I'm making a part 2. So see you guys. See you in another video. Goodbye.